Hi everyone, how you doing? Okay, so here we have a volunteer day at US 1 Martin County, the thrift store, and with a few images of the wood we're trying to clean up. And who knows, hopefully we're gonna have a community garden there as well. We already asked authorization for the manager, and let's see if we can get that done this week, starting up this week. Let's see. All right, here it is. Hello everybody, how you doing? So we are here today at Salvation Army at US 1 cleaning up. You see, with some old wood here. We already took a lot out from this is space here. This is space area we have, and I'm asking the manager, Theresa, to give authorization to plant some pots here, inspire the volunteers, the staff members, customers, and maybe even some local families, right? All right, so here we are. We already put many there in a cart in a safe location, away from the cars, and we're doing everything safely. And remember, everything we do, volunteers need to sign proper liability, okay? All right, we're doing really great. Always work safely, pay attention what you touch. Be careful when you remove wood. To be always sustainable, positive, be careful with scorpions or snakes, Even here, the grass was really short. Someone always trimmed the grass here. But always pay attention when you remove bricks that have been there for a long time, everything, or trash, make sure they don't have fire ants, okay? Always work really safely. Someone is trimming on the other side as well, you see? There are neighbors there. But always pay attention, So if it's tall grass, you have to pay even more attention when you cut. What you're going to do first, if you're going to mow, cut the grass first without a mower, but with that weeder, because then you pay more attention the areas that you go. Or if you're going to remove the trash first with boots, if the grass is tall. Always be safe, because if you start making noise, that's another thing too. Any animal would move away, like big snakes, many, or any other, or raccoon, or will move out of the space if you start making noise with a weeder, because you don't want to get a mower and stomp into pieces of bricks of trash, or cut them. If you pass a mower, you're gonna cut pieces of trash all around, and that's not good, not sustainable. So, and make sure nobody's living there, walk in safe areas first. So make sure nobody's living in any location like this. Hello, somebody there? You see, so somebody's living here, we need to clean up, you see? There's someone's office, but we don't want any hidden place like that. So always come with a group of people. Don't start things by yourself. Look far away first, and then get close by, say hello, hi, say a few sentences, make sure nobody's there, maybe homeless, somebody's hiding from someone, okay? So this is a very simple place. Yeah, so be careful when you move any brick, you see pieces of wood, any type of wires, if they're connected or not. So all this is very important, okay? So you have to make a plan. Look again, right? Talk again, like see if there's any response, as I said, from homeless or somebody hidden. You don't want to be in trouble, okay? In any way, use boots unto your knee-high boots. If you have weeds, tall weeds, because it's better to be safe. Get the boots with somebody if you don't have any. You need those proper work items, all right? Okay. And make sure anytime that you are mopping or clean or washing, put your cones up or put your triangle up, the warning sign. Every country should have them. Already paint them in English. Okay, already paint them in English as soon as you can. You got paint. Yellow on the bottom and red or royal blue with the words, "No walking now, please wait to dry," because or it's dry or it's wet, cannot be both. You cannot leave the cones with a little sign on the top, or the triangle that you open up a whole day. This is not right. Or it's wet or it's dry, okay? All right. And of course, you're gonna mop before, after, open hours in any store. Okay? All right, get organized and get ready. Here's Goiana Ferreira from Florida. Here we are, working. We'll see you soon. Here we are. Get ready and help us out. It's a lot to do. That's where we are putting our wood, the dumpster. You can do the same. Make it neat, as authorized in your country. Oh well, sorry, I have to bring this board back because we need proper authorization from the owners. Even that we rent, I guess the contract only rent inside, doesn't rent outside. All right, next time we will do even better. Remember, always have written paperwork and discover, even that's just an outside area like that, maybe you have to figure out if the rent of the inside store or whichever it is has the sides part of the rent or not. So who is in charge? Even a front or parking lot or the bush area, who is in charge? You have to always make sure in your country you do things properly, because you don't know, maybe the parking lot, if belongs to the owner or if belongs to the people that rent. You have to check all these items and have written authorization, because that will be better for everyone. Okay, so always ask. That's the right way to do it, and we have to do it properly. All right? Okay. Take care. Have a great day. Hi, my friends. Okay. So here we are. Also wrote a letter to all my co-workers for us to be better, save electricity, turn off when you're not there, turn off the fan, and for simple practices. So do the same, always be polite, be respectful, but express your feelings. Talk to the owner first, if you have owners, like I tried many times for a few months, now I'm trying. The Salvation Army owners, the headquarters, and also I tried the main religious couple as well, the CEO, Captain Brian and his wife Rosalie. And I also try to contact people in our Florida headquarters and London, in England headquarters. So we're waiting for answers back. Since January, I'm writing to different people about the schools, about the thrift store, about general rules and guidelines, and also about food, that you don't have sweets and things like that, for us to focus more in food gardens, right? It's more nutritional. And for people that need the food, and also for workers to join this work. But anyways, that's for in general. And I wrote a letter to my co-workers, and so you're gonna have a look, have an idea about our letter, okay? All right? And some people like, some people don't, but you just do the best you can, because we need a better plan, we need better practice, we need people that care, and not those that, the company pays, not really like that. We have to save electricity, save everything we can, save paper, save materials, cleaning materials, right? Be kind, be respectful, we need to have things on a proper location with label and tell others where they're located. We need to be organized, neat, clean, kind. Kind to who? To ourselves, even that we're not the owners, we're not the managers, but have dignity to our own practices, right? Okay, so here it is, our letter. Some people Don't like much. I left also a few individual notes for things that we can do better, but to coworkers. But anyways, here's our letter, and for you to have an idea. So I gave the letter on this same day, April 22nd, 2023, okay? All right, here it is. Okay, dear staff members and volunteers of our thrift stores here in Martin County, thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate your cooperation. And to be even better, let's go over the basics. All right, so I wrote a few things here. It's a church and a charitable organization. We help people in need. We have 2,000 schools in different countries. We help in different areas, right? And this is just some information for our own thrift stores. And that can be useful for any thrift store in any country. Please, volunteers, use the same rules and guidelines for our rules and guidelines, right? For everything. This one is for thrift stores. The only thing I'm not talking about here is the garden. We don't have yet. I ask authorization. Our manager is thinking about. Okay? So here we are. If you want to buy something, buy and bring it home. Don't leave around. Right? Don't use sprays from can, but from plastic it's okay, right? To disinfect something that's needed. And don't use new things, bags, wrapping paper. We have used ones, such as new papers or old wrapping papers, okay? Because everything counts. Every dollar counts, every cent counts. Some people have no food, no water, no shelter, no schools, right? So let's be better. Let's be really great. Okay? And let's have dignity of our simple practices and our special weekly practices, right? Okay, so no books, clothes, t-shirts, or objects, right? And gadgets, or kitchen items, or paintings, everything. That's not about peace and love. Why? Because, yes, we promote peace and love in our planet. We have to do that, and we promote families united. Thank you for your attention. All right? Okay, so the basics is for Salvation Army at this time, but for the future we're already organizing ourselves for the Peace and Love organization. So volunteers, please, take a very few items written here, name of Salvation Army, so we can be ready and even more organized. The other thing I didn't put here, that's for everybody as well, have boiled small wash towels, 20 by 20 clean towels at the kitchen, one for dishes, one for hands. If it's many people, every day put a new one. If it's up to 20 people, so every other day, or already established 3 times a week, or twice a week. Depends how many people, because people don't have to wash that many dishes. They just rinse their own and bring it home, right? Their own container, plastic container, transparent plastic container food. It's not to bring this huge, bags with a lot of food and water in cans, No, we have water from water fountains and from the sink. We can have transparent plastic with people's name. That's okay. Transparent plastic cups with everyone's name, with permanent markers. So they can wash twice a week. They can wash their own cup. They have their own name. All aligned. The wife and the husband, one after another, so can fit many on a sink or on the top of the fridge. Because at work area, we're going to have the fridge only for fruits and veggies, raw fruits and veggies, forbidden. For the Peace and Love organization, it's forbidden to bring sweets or breads or, soups or anything that refined flour, refined corn. All these things not needed. Or salad dressing. We don't need. If somebody brought a lemon, you squeeze the lemon, that's fine. or a juicy tomato, cut the tomato, use the juice, mix everything right there. Cucumber, right? Real, fresh, raw food. They're gonna eat, their eggs at home in the morning. They're gonna eat their meat, chicken or something, or eggs again in the evening at their own homes, at the clubhouse dinners, right? Okay, because this way we're gonna be better with our practice. So this is very important, all right? This is very important. And I wrote here, look, no books, clothes, any about these negative items, okay? And for the Peace and Love Organization, no Bibles at all, no other type of studies to renew life. That's only our own books that we are creating now. No more different diets, different cook style, different, not such a thing. Mediterranean cooking or this cooking or that cooking. No, we have the Peace and Love cooking, what it is, what you plant, what you grow, and what you have. The seeds, nuts, right? Those things you have at your own gardens. So we are going to have basic information for things that we plant. So I made a few other notes here, you see? A few, no rosaries, no big jewelry. No, if it's real gold, we're gonna have our own goldsmith, right? To make ring bands. And all of them gonna be really cheap. The same as for the ring of stones. When all their children and teens graduate, the last graduation, the next day, the next positive day, that should be 2 days later, because all the graduation is going to be in an even number. So the couple going to have a special day, at their own homes, at their pool, their park, their beach, whichever they decide. The couple going to gather together and all of them graduate. They can be with all their family sometimes, or they can be just themselves, whichever is possible. I don't think we need to put a rule and guideline on that. But, can be also, I think is even more special, the whole family will be together, right? Because if the whole family will be together, it's even more special. Alone together, picnic or a park walk, or, if they live at the same community, they can meet at the clubhouse, at the pool, or they can set up a special event with other families at the nature events site that can do maybe 4 events a day on the following days, and they can arrange different families to register, sign up, and have families more or less that know each other, right? To be special. And then the woman can have that special ring and that special bracelet. But everything gonna be really cheap. Let's do 400 points. Instead of $400, 400 points, right? So they don't know if they're real, they're fake, they're proved, done. It's forbidden for people that know to be looking or checking or even using magnifying glass or putting against the light to figure out if it's, if it's real or not, if it's more valuable or less valuable. That's not such a thing. You can look, it's shiny, it's pretty, okay. Different colors, and we're not making new ones. People use them, and before they turn 9 years old, they have, let's say, 88 years old. When they're 88 years old on their birthday, they turn them in. They donate to their local thrift stores, right? They're forbidden to give to their family members, okay? They have to turn into thrift stores, because in the future we're going to have mostly thrift stores and some stores with new clothes. All right, okay, all right. So this it is. So you please, volunteers, use everything you can already with the Peace and Love Organization, and you're just going to change the words, where we say 133 countries. You can already say we are inviting 194 countries, but we will be only 84 countries. All right? Okay, here we are, doing really great. Get organized, get ready, and let's go. And remember, always try to do things in the best as possible way. Be kind to people, you know. Say once, say twice, you know, and then you take more action, such as a note, more clarification, or, you know, more clearly said so people can understand, you know. But it's important. Talk to people first, captivate them. Invite to eat lunch together, invite to have a break together so people will know each other, right? We need to know people that we work with, not only know their names, but have a little idea about their family, about things they do. How was your weekend? You know, did you do something good with your family? Have at least an idea if they have children, teens, or parents living with them, right? So that's important. You know, I did all that. I worked there for a month. I did all that. You know, invite them first, quite many people, to have lunch together, to have a break together, invite people to have jog at their breaks, our breaks, because over there it's easy to get a break with one other person or even two other people. You know, we have 2 very busy days there, you know, but the other days two people can take a 15 minutes break only, you know, and then in the afternoon another 1 15-minute break we can get with one other person, you know. So that won't be a problem to stop, because the main work is on the back and the cashier. All right, but you know, not many people like to gather to talk. People go to their cars and go smoke or go eat on their cars. Many people don't like to talk. Okay, but remember, just do the best you can according to your reality. If you're gonna write anything, already write in English, okay? Because people will know that you already know how to write in English. Because if you're trying to be one of the 10 department directors, or just to help in general, you know, given that your main objective is something else, remember those things. Be polite, be respectful, talk a little bit ahead of time of any written note. And the fourth thing is write in English and be really clear, because some people, that's what they need. They need written. They can't, you know, they're not clear with trying to communicate. So it's there, you know, written to them, okay? You don't need their email, just put it there. Talk to the manager or the owner that you're going to leave a notice. And if they're not there, according to your reality, if other people left notes, right, you can leave a note too. That's fine. On the lounge room, it's okay. You know, please, my friends, be cooperative. Please, my friends, you know, save electricity. Simple things like that. Have the refrigerator clean. You know, in my case, I ask to everybody share days on the bathroom. Clean the bathroom, you know, the staff members' bathroom. Because we don't have a janitor there. So simple things like that you can also say, okay? All right, so here it is.